again everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you like a collective review video of some of the products I got in my recent e.l.f. Cosmetics haul. I said I would do some reviews and so I'm going to do that today. So starting with the e.l.f., this is the Eyebrow Stencil Kit. It comes with 4 stencils and I used this one today. If you can tell, it's kind of hard to see. But what you do is you just put this over your natural eyebrow and kind of line it up with the beginning and end, and then you take a brow powder and you fill it in. I really like this. I've never used an eyebrow stencil before, but yeah, I had a really good experience. I used it today, so I think it makes your eyebrows look more defined and structured, so I'm loving that. It has 4 different types. So it has a soft arch, it has a structured arch, curved arch, and full arch. So you can get 4 different looks, and it doesn't look unnatural, I don't think. Does it look unnatural? I think it looks really cool. So I'm gonna keep using these, and I'm super pleased with that. They're $1, by the way, if I didn't say that. Then moving on, I cut some of the natural lashes from the Natural Lash Kit. I cut off the beginning portion, like 6 little points I cut, and I put them on the outer corners of my eyes today. I don't know how well it will show up, but I think it just opens up your eyes. You could use the whole lash if you like, but I think on days like this, just to add a little extra oomph to your lashes, these work great. I love these. I have always been a fan, and I will continue to repurchase these for sure. Then moving on, I tried out for the first time the Contouring Blush and Bronzer Cream. This is in the shade St. Lucia. And as I was saying in my other video, this blush is a dupe for the NARS Orgasm Blush, and this is a dupe for the NARS Laguna Bronzer. So since these are cream products, I used today a pointed foundation brush, and I got a little product and then I placed it here and here, and then I blended it out, and I even used a fluffy brush to continue blending, and I think it just added like a little bit of structure. I still have to play around with it, but so far I like it. I love the concept, so I'm going to keep working at it, you know, try and do some contouring here or up around my hairline. And then I also used the cream blush in combination with my new small stipple brush. I just like stippled some on and then stippled some onto my cheeks like this, and I saw a trick and a makeup artist said to like smile, like purse your lips and then smile so you can find the apples of your cheeks. So that is what I did. I love this small stipple brush. I've seen and heard people rave about it, so it was not a surprise that I would love it, but I think this is going to have a lot of purposes. It could even work as a foundation or concealer, so yeah, so this cream blush and bronzer duo and small stipple brush are a win in my book for sure. Then moving on to eyeliner. So I tried this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in Plum. That's what I have on today as well. I really like this as well. I think it goes well with the lashes. Even though it's plum and the lashes are black, you can't see a huge difference in the color, I mean. And I think this brings out my natural eye color. I know plum is technically supposed to bring out brown eyes, but I think it works well on blue eyes too. So this was $1 as well from their Essential line. I think this is a winner also. Let's see, moving on to the highlighter. This is the Baked Highlighter in Blush Gems, which is a dupe for MAC Soft and Gentle. That's what it looks like. And I have this right here just on the apples, or on the cheekbones. And once you get up close, you can really see it, but far away, it's not as obvious. So let me see if I can get a good, I don't know if you'll see that right there, but I think it just delivers a really nice, soft glow to your face. I love it. I'm going to experiment with doing it like down my nose, and I think if you were to like go on a date with an ambient lighting like candlelight or something, this would look gorgeous. So I'm super pleased with this, and I'm also interested in trying it as an eyeshadow because I think that would make a gorgeous eyeshadow. So super pleased with that as well. Then a few more products I have here. I got the eyelid primer in Champagne. This is from their Essential line. And I have that underneath my eyeshadow today. I really like this. It is a bit thicker than the original sheer shade. I don't know why, maybe it's just my particular tube, but I like to pat this on my eye. I find when you rub it and blend it out, the glitter, it has a bit of shimmer, and so the shimmer gets like separated from the actual primer. So if you're gonna use it just alone on your eyelid for like a subtle color, pat it on, don't rub it, just FYI. But yeah, I do really like this. Then on top of that, I didn't get this in my haul. I had this on hand already, but it's one of the e.l.f. eyeshadow duos in Mocha Swirl. That's what it looks like. And on my eyelid, I have the light shade, and then I put a tiny, tiny bit in my crease today for a super natural look. And I feel like this, combined with the Champagne Eye Primer, works really nice. So I really like those two products. And then I was saying that I was a bit unsure about the HD Lifting Concealer, and I think that this is not going to work as an under eye concealer like I had hoped, even though this is the lightest shade in Fair. But this is a really good spot concealer. I find that this matches my skin tone almost perfectly. I'm an NW20 in MAC, if you know that's kind of like the guideline, I think. So I'm usually on the lighter side. I'm usually like 1 or 2 of the lightest shades in most foundations. So this worked really well as a spot concealer, and then one day I tried it as a foundation, or as a like alternative to foundation. I put like 5 spots on each cheek, 6 on my forehead, and like 2 or 3 on my chin, and then used my Real Techniques brush to buff it in. And I found that it worked as a really nice alternative to like full coverage foundation on a day when you don't want to wear a lot of makeup. You just want to cover up some problem areas, if you want to call it that. But yeah, so this, I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I don't think I'd repurchase it, to be honest, but I'm going to use it up and try and see, where the pros are for this product. Then, the last one, it's no surprise that I love this product. It's the e.l.f. Luscious Liquid Lipstick in Raspberry. I have it on right now. Let's put a little bit more on. Yeah, I love this. I got a bunch of colors. I got like 4 different colors. I love all of the colors, but as you can see, it's a really natural, it goes on really easy. You don't really need a mirror to apply it, so yeah. If you want, I could do a separate swatch video of all the colors I have. I'd be happy to do that. But yeah, love this. It's $1, so you cannot go wrong. Also, you can find these at Dollar Tree oftentimes. So yeah, so that is my little collective review video for some of the products that I got in my e.l.f. haul. I am super pleased so far. The HD Lifting Concealer is the only thing I'm kind of about, but everything else I'm super happy and excited to keep trying. If you'd like to see like specific tutorials on anything, definitely let me know, and I'd be happy to do that for you. But yeah, I'll leave links of other places you can find me down below, like Instagram, Twitter, blog, and my email. And I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!